Get rid of that stream start soon nonsense. Okay. So, just a brief recap. We're kind of in it to win it right now at the Stag Lord's Fortress here. You guys have cleared, a good portion. I'll bring us over to the map really quick so you can see, but of your initial charter, you've done the majority of the hexagons. Like, they're not all revealed yet, but I think in the initial boundary, there's, like, if you count half hexagons, like 6 or 7 hexagons total of land that you haven't seen. So you've definitely seen most of it. But you guys, some clever code words and stuff, snuck by the patrols, went straight down there to the edge of Tuskwater Lake, which is where a few of the rivers, Skunk River and the Shriek River, merge there, to the Bandit Lord's Fort. Since you guys have gone in there, you did this initial assault with all these crazy variety of plans. There was timed catapults, sniping, using previously won-over NPCs to sneak you guys in the back. I'll bring us back over here now. So you can kind of see, this is like the side view of the fortress. You guys were able to shatter this stone area, which killed some of the men underneath, which you knew were there after a scouting run in... Was it your bird scouting, right? The free song? Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, after, looking through your familiar's eyes, getting a good lay of the land, you guys killed a lot of the guards up on the walkways and towers, too. You did manage to figure out before he was actually slain that this one over here is Fulgrim Sneeg. That is the one that Garrus wants you guys to bring in alive, and will give you a variety of masterwork weapons in exchange. But due to the, rapidity of the assault, you guys managed to slay them really quickly. Avon has just kind of come thundering around the corner there, on your horse as you jumped off the climbed down the tree on the horse, ran over here. But it seems as if for the moment no one is running at you. So even if you want, you can kind of come through the secret entrance over here. Although your horse probably won't fit, you have to tether it outside.
Yep.
At the moment, it doesn't look like anyone's coming at you. However, there are a few people you have seen along the way that have kind of run out of view. There was this kind of burly guy with a patchwork suit. Seemed to be playing with some, toys of monsters and old, pewter knights that maybe he carved himself. Who knows? And there was also a man with pretty heavily tattooed skin and black leather armor who has also vanished. Apart from that, you haven't seen the Stag Lord yet. You haven't seen whoever it is that your ally down here had said was living in the basement that she's afraid of. And you know that there's some sort of roaring coming from inside the stone part of the fort. That's a lot of moving parts, but does anyone have any questions before we kind of continue this siege here?
Is this the main way to get in for us?
The secret entrance?
No, over here where the gap is by the front gate.
Yes, that is the main entrance over there. So currently there is a wooden gate with a iron portcullis behind it. Well, iron bars that are kind of loosely secured. Portcullis might be giving the bandits a bit too much credit.
Well, what I'm asking about is this internal area.
Oh yes, the stone walls. You would know that there is a slight passageway through this direction as well.
And is that coming underneath that stone that we broke?
Yes, basically it would lead you back out into the area where the stone's been collapsed. If you guys are settled on moving at ground level, if you want, I'll copy over your tokens really quick and kind of see what I'm talking about. That might make it easier here. Let me... we'll assume Fulgrim Sneeg is staying up there. And I will delete the variety of dead people that you have slain as I copy you over.
The hordes of the fallen.
Yeah, kind of clear them out really quick. We'll drag Fulgrim Sneed to the side. You don't really need him actively involved at the moment. So yeah, as you guys, assuming you guys come down to ground level here, this view that I'm going to bring you guys over to is essentially under the platform that Ludwig and Fulgrim and Song are on, and you'll be able to see the gap in the stonework. So let's drag you over to new map. I'm going to reveal where you guys are. So you guys are down here at the bottom. You can peek in pretty quickly there, so I'm going to reveal this first section of rooms. This is what's under the wooden platforms. And then I'll reveal, the general layout that you guys have already, because you would know that.
Okay, so is everybody all right? Nobody's hurt?
I'm just fine.
Yeah, okay. You guys came in pretty largely unaffected. It was a very brutal, quick assault that they were not expecting.
All right.
Okay, so if we zoom out here, you can kind of see where the layout was from before.
Yep. All right, Ludwig, you and Nico head on in. We'll be right behind you.
All right, yeah, if you want to take point, feel free.
Yes.
All right, so as you enter that first section, now that you're under the platforms, you guys did perception checks last time, but go ahead and make a new perception check for this area. Okay, Ludwig heading in there with Nico. All right. Cool. Whoops, sorry, I scrolled down too far from my notes. All right, as you guys are making your way through there, anything over a 16 here is going to reveal some details.
I see something.
Yeah, I see something. Okay. So, in terms of this first room, you can see there is that lovely bed down there. Let me scroll back down. This appears to be a set of rather nicer barracks than you were expecting. And as you kind of glance around, you see the chest over here is carved with a pair of antlers into the wood. You can see that there's like thick layers of other hunted animal hides insulating the room to keep out the chill. The bed is draped with they're a little threadbare because they were stolen by bandits, but still draped with silks and thick furs. And on the floor, there are a few stout chests serving as furniture. One big one over by the bed, a couple of small ones over in the other corner. Which appears to be more of a storage area. What are you guys doing?
Well, we should just continue on until we deal with the threats.
Yeah.
All right. In that case, how are we approaching? So you would know now that this tunnel is what leads into where the collapsed rubble is. What's the plan for going in there? Are Ludwig and Nico, are you guys rushing ahead? What's the move?
Yeah, probably rush ahead over here.
All right.
We'll both head over this way.
All right, go ahead and if you want to, Grillin, if you want to try to stealth as well, you can try to sneak past Ludwig a little bit. Jesus Christ. Coming in hot with some rolls over here. Alright, I'm going to reveal this next area. Go ahead and make perception checks. The stealthy boys up there, let me see. The stealthy tieflings, nothing appears to happen as you kind of try to sneak and poke your heads in over here. I'm going to reveal the next room.
You want everyone perception check?
Anyone who is moving up into at least even with Grellin, Nico, or Ludwig if they're trying to like peer into this next corridor.
Okay.
Jeez. Not to be outdone as a party, it seems. Okay. So, first of all, now that this section on the right, there is rubble that is impassable at this point. Everything in the hallway, I will draw the box for it. Anything within purple is now difficult terrain from all the rubble that was collapsed from the catapult. On those 22s right there, good God. I would say, a song as well on a 21. You guys see there are a few figures lying in wait here. There is one crouching behind the rubble. That's the one that has the tattoos and the fancy-looking rapier. And then you see the one who is playing with toys. Appears to be standing near a lever mechanism over to the left. Looks like they have not noticed that they've been rumbled yet. However, I would say Ludwig and Nico, you're pretty confident they know that you two are there, although they might not have spotted Gremlin and Song.
No problem.
Okay, from our information earlier, what's our best guess about where the owlbear is? Is that behind?
I think from that angle, yeah, you can see there, like, the mechanism by those bars, probably where the owlbear is. You guys recognize I forgot you guys recognize the roar of all that.
All right, so are we rolling into initiative?
Unless you have any more plans, it's pretty much just going to be initiative. I'd say Grellin and Song are stealthed if you want to try to do some sort of thing here. But they are literally lying in wait. So apart from the two that had that big stealth check, it's going to be initiative. So I'll set that up. Song, any shenanigans going on here? I just got to clear this up.
They're not in glitter dusting formation, so I guess just getting ready to enlarge on Ludwig.
Okay, getting a spell ready to enlarge Ludwig. We'll say, yeah, since you... Go ahead.
They already know we're here.
It seemed like they were lying in wait, specifically. I mean, you saw both of these guys when everything went down. They clearly kind of ran away, perhaps to lay this ambush.
So there's no reason for Song to delay, really.
I'd say if you want to just start casting it on us, like, since you got the stealth, basically once it gets to your turn, it'll go off and Ludwig will grow.
Sounds good.
All right, in that case, let's click our tokens and roll into initiative. I have a lot of initiatives to roll, so bear with me. Yeah, go ahead.
I ready an action to cast darkness around here as soon as one of my teammates enters that area.
Okay, give me 1 second. That is acknowledged. Let me get... who else we got? Bandits. Your guys' bandits will go in the same order. Okay. 9. 12. Oh, sorry, excuse me. Sorry, a lot of NPCs rolling into this real quick. So then we got Sword Guy. That's gonna be okay. All right, that is everyone in, I believe. Avon, I think you have a higher. Do you have a higher bonus than Song? What's Song's bonus?
7.
7? Oh, no. Okay, so Song, basically you complete that cast that you started stealthing, so Ludwig will grow.
Boy.
Big, large Ludwig. Large token.
And that is what, +2 strength?
+2 to strength. Your weapon dice are going to increase.
Let me just pop the spell up here.
And then also, you have reach as well.
And your AC goes down.
By 2, yes.
Yeah, basically you're big guy to hit. And then what hit dice is your, or like what damage does your club do?
I'm in bear form right now.
Oh, well, okay, this is just a big fucking bear.
Then it doesn't work, right?
Yeah, then it doesn't work.
If you're full bear, then it wouldn't grow, because that would be enlarged. It's not called enlarged person. There's like a different one that enlarges animals.
It's literally called enlarge animal.
Oh, is that really what it's called? All right, well, I thought it was more creative than that. I will say up to you if you want to be. A song would have proposed this idea, so if you want to be big dude with club or bear, I'll say that's up to Ludwig.
Well, if I shift after, does it still work?
No.
Or does it dispel?
It dispels.
It'll dispel, yeah. They don't.
And it's only active for 4 minutes.
I guess we'll stay with club for. We'll stay human for now then.
Okay, big club one. That's just the end of that full round action though song. So you still have your turn right now.
Alright, I'm going to mind gunk this ball. I'm going to evil eye and try to lower his AC because he looks dexterous. So
All right,
make a wisdom save.
That's on the rapier looking one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He rolled a. I'm just double checking his bonus here. It was a will save, you said?
Yep.
21.
Alright, his AC is lowered by 2 for 1 round.
All right. Let me mark that off on his token. Your hex magic kind of swirls around him. He realizes quickly that his position's been compromised here. Are you moving anywhere or tossing it over to Avon?
5-foot step back just so Ludwig has a bit more ease of egress, and then I'm good.
Okay. Nice. Okay, in that case, Avon, that's you.
How much cover do they have for me at the moment?
Sorry, first let me tab it over to you. I would say guy actively by the gate has a bit more, probably like a +4. Guy on the right is like a +2, because he's basically just crouching behind rocks, but he is still a medium-sized person. Okay. This guy is behind like the pole, and then also these kind of square one, like the skinny rectangles. Those are like additional doors they can slide in front of the owlbear cage if need be. So he's got a bit more cover.
Okay, well, then I will 5-foot step and I'm guessing anybody who looks like that is evil.
No,
so
he's
I
fine.
will smite
yeah,
evil
he's just
on him.
emo.
Alright, I switch it to smite emo.
I think Avon, you've never felt smite evil take effect more assuredly than right now.
All right.
You're pretty confident it's going to do the extra shit.
I think the first one missed.
That is, and we're going to actually say, I'm going to say, since the nat one, there is kind of a reason for that here. Avon, you look over at him, and you realize as he begins to stand up, knowing his position's been compromised, he has a golden key on a necklace around him. However, the key has been snapped in half and is being held there by the chain. So your first shot, you kind of see that and in horror that anyone would defile the holy symbol in such a way. First one goes wide. Second one absolutely does hit, though. 26 hold, definitely, especially with Song's lowered AC right now. Alright, 10. So okay. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Alright, in that case, let's go, Nico.
Dog time.
Okay. So these are half speed going through these?
Once you enter purple, it is half speed, yeah.
Ooh, I know what Nico should do. Go up to the one on the left, all acting like a good dog, and then so he lets it get close and then get him. Sneak attack.
So 5, 10. We got 40 feet. You can probably make it to someone here. Let's see, 5, 10. 20, 30. Yeah, you could get diagonal to either guy, I think, with 40. What was your question, sorry?
What's my movement speed again? It's 50 actually.
Oh, it's 50? Oh, you can get basically anywhere in the row that they are, that's about 50 from Nico right now. So anywhere in that, even with them or that thing. Alright, you sprint up. He looks a little surprised seeing a wolf enter here. You going to attack?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, lay it on him. You hear just bad doggy, and his weapon, which is quite literally looks like a bedpost with nails in it, just kind of like shoves you back. In that case, it's gonna be our guy over here. He is going to look over at our lovely paladin in just fucking rage. You see his anger. Go ahead.
Did you see Grellin's message?
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, darkness with triggers behind. Ooh, okay, so let's do... Well, that is gonna be... Okay. So,
he attempts to
what's
glare at me
the
and fails.
20-foot radius? Good God. Okay. Give me 1 second, and I'm gonna try to get a 20-foot radius there. Oh, can I not get one without Okay, I was trying to find one without a lightning effect. I don't actually have darkness, so we're gonna use clouds. 20-foot radius got so much. And were you trying to get it to fill the hall, or like is the back end of this going to be closer to the top or closer to you, Grellin?
Essentially closer to me, I guess, because I just want it just short of them, so we benefit from darkness, but they're not in the darkness.
Gotcha. Okay. I think mechanically, whoops, didn't mean to do that. Get rid of them. Sorry, I was trying to drop in more cloud to get the actual shape of it. Basically, yeah, the end of the 20-foot would be like that. So you guys are out of it right now. Well, that is very unfortunate for our boy up here.
For boys in black.
I'm in the first vault, but I can't see. How am I going to shoot him?
The thing is, he is literally... Okay. You hear a loud roar. He is going to try and rush into the darkness here. So this was dim light to darkness. Terrain. It is through difficult terrain. He is going to... Yeah, he would do that. Okay, he's going to spend his action to light a torch and kind of venture inside here. But he does have difficult terrain, so he can only go... Got that low light vision going.
Well, that's handy. Now I can just fire at the torch.
Alright, let me put that to the back so we can have a better idea where positions are. So yeah, he is literally making himself a target because he's so angry and is trying to get over there. Does he have bonus shit going on right now? No, he already did that. Okay. Next. That was less than ideal. Okay. I'm gonna do some GM lair shenanigans before that guy gets his turn. he would have to double move. Okay. Alright, it's the one over here. He is going to use his action, and this will actually provoke an op attack from Nico, because to really haul down on this lever. We're going to go ahead and reveal this cage as the mighty owlbear is released.
Op attack?
Yeah, for sure. He basically has to, like, put his whole weight behind this. That will fucking do it, yeah. Go ahead and roll the trip attempt there. He isn't tripped, but that does hit him. You see he lets out kind of a pained yelp. That looks to be a fair amount of his health. This guy's not very strong. But after that, since you've already op-attacked him, he is going to try and run away here. So that's 10 feet, 20 feet. Due to the difficult terrain, does not get very far. It's about up there. Alright, that is going to be Ludwig.
Can I see his torch from where I'm standing?
Yes, that brings it to effectively dim light. So he has a little bit of concealment, but you can see where he is.
So I'll 5-foot step here. And I'll
Hell yeah.
hit him.
Because you just gotta basically aim for the glow.
Yep.
That will miss, however.
Yep.
You see the torch kind of whiff a little bit as he like runs to the side for a second. As your now massive club just fucking slams down. All right, that's gonna be our bandit. All right, this is gonna be. She is gonna move to kind of. Well, she'll have to go through the gate, so. She is going to attempt to huck an axe at the torch. The other bandit is going to move in. It's actually going to double move to get over by these chests. And axe throw. That's not going to do it. Just hucking axes. Axe just kind of blade over handle sails into the darkness spell. That brings us back to Trell.
I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to put glue seal there.
Oh no. What is how much is glue seal effect? What's the area?
Just one square, but if he moves through it,
he's got to move through it. Woof. Okay. He's definitely going to try to move through it. What kind of check is it?
It is a... reflex.
Reflex? Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's not gonna do it. The natural 2 on the dice. So he fails that.
Alright, so he's stuck there. He's entangled. He can break free with an escape artist or a combat maneuver check as a standard action.
He is gonna do a combat maneuver to try to break free of it and waste his turn doing that. Let's see. What is he trying to hit with that combat maneuver?
14.
14. He will manage to do that. He's pretty strong. So, pulls the clawed talons out of the glue. But that is the entirety of his turn. Definitely got screwed by that. Brings us back to Grellin.
Grellin will kind of squeeze through to here.
Okay.
I think that's the one. I can't tell. To here.
Yeah, you're good. That's still within reason.
And then, because that was less than half of my movement, I am still in stealth, so I will attack with 30 here.
Okay. Go for the attack. Let's see. Whoa. Unfortunate roll on the crit, but that does hit and confirm. Because you got dark vision right now, so his dim light shit does not matter. with an additional 7 on top, so 13. Your boy can't math.
Wait, wouldn't it be 15? Since he crit?
Does sneak attack also double in Pathfinder? In my head,
No,
that was
it
5e.
doesn't, unfortunately.
Okay.
And I don't know how to take it off on here.
It's
I'll figure
fine.
it out eventually. And then, because... Is this the living target? Because I haven't
yeah,
done
this is a living target.
Because the bleeding attack, he also gets a +2 bleed.
Woof. Okay, so he is currently bleeding for 2. That is not good. This guy is not getting to do a lot of his shenanigans. Okay. 2 bleed damage. Alright, we are back to the top.
Alrighty. Well, his thing would be up now, so... And I can't target him, can I?
You can see where he is, but it is... Well, what vision do you have?
Dark vision.
Oh, yeah, you're good.
Alright, yeah,
You can see him.
Yeah, I'll look for Mr. Edgelord and cast the AC curse on him again.
Alright, that was a will, right?
Yep, will save. DC 17 will save.
17. He is going to make it again.
Okay, for another round, he has -2 AC.
Alright, still unfortunate. That's gonna bring us back to Avon.
Well, I'm going to shoot him again. Don't want to
Fair
waste
enough.
my smite evil.
He does have 20% from you, because you don't have dark vision, and he's in dim light now. However, those will both be hits if they get through the 20%. That's good, because Lowe's is bad. You're good. You are fucking motivated to kill this man.
Not
8,
rolling damage,
16.
apparently.
Wow. I mean, hey, still impressive. You're literally firing into, like, shit you can't even see. Oh, you hear, thump, thump, like, you lapdog of the gods.
Lapdogs get treats.
That is Nico.
Alrighty. Let's see. You know what? We're 5 foot.
You can't 5 foot if you're still in difficult, though.
Oh shit, yeah. Yep, we're gonna head up to the guy running away.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack as you run up on him here.
Wasn't the owlbear given an attack of opportunity?
That's what I was gonna say.
Owlbear... I don't think they have 10 foot reach. I think they're large... Yeah, they have 5 foot reach for owlbears.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of the quadruped large creatures will have just the size, but not the reach, unfortunately. He probably, like, growls and snaps at Nico with his beak, but can't really do anything about it. That will be a hit for 5 damage. Looks like he's getting close to bloodied now between the last bite and that one. Go ahead and make that trip. He does manage to keep his shit together and stay up, though. Alright, this is gonna be our little angry emo boy down here. Okay. He is gonna have to make an acrobatics check to try to get around here. If he fails, that's gonna be an op attack from both Grellin and Ludwig. Grellin and Ludwig, what are your CMDs?
CMD 19.
19. He will pull it off then.
I think that changes once you go large, right?
Well, actually, it might go up by 2. Yeah, I think CMD, there's a size increase. Is it plus 2?
Mm-hmm.
Holy
Well,
shit, that just barely fails then.
Perfect.
20, yeah, he got a 20. He did not take into account the massive size of this man next to him. Go ahead and take an op attack as he tries to tumble past you. He will still bleed Grellin, though. Oh, this guy's on past bloodied on death's door as you just wham! The shillelagh just slams into him.
Stay down.
Nice hit, Ludwig.
Thank you.
Seemingly wanting to dedicate perhaps even his death to this combat. He is going to attack Avon now. Let's see.
Ben, didn't we agree that I wasn't going to get attacked?
I don't know if we made that agreement.
Not get hit. Not get hit.
Oh, right. Sorry, not getting hit. There you go.
Look, there's only so much I can do when you meet a man who is forsaken by your god. Or perhaps I guess he forsaked the god. That is going to be a 24.
That'll hit.
Okay, and he's got the extra damage going right now. That's going to be 12 damage as the sword just stabs straight into you. Looks like he was aiming for your holy symbol, but only gets a nick on it.
I'm not worried. Nothing will support me.
Alright. Next is some other shenanigans are going to happen here. Just going to have to move to there. But do. Don't mind me just tabbing between some maps really quick to get the optimal positions here. Okay, so he would have to be 2 lower than that to get the angle. Hard to see through the crowd of darkness. Grellin and Song would be able to see this happening here. Yep. What's Nico's AC?
22.
Okay. Wow, that was bad. Which is good for you. Nico is going to take 18 damage.
Oh.
Actually, sorry, a couple extra more. Your boy can't read very well, apparently. 18. Take it back. It is 28 damage. You, Grellin, and Song see a black-fletched arrow slam into Nico's side at incredible speeds. Grellin, from your angle, you can kind of see, it looks like it's coming from through the holes in the floor above you. Alright, that being said, back over to this boy. Oops, sorry, went too far.
Is he bloodied now?
Nico is for sure bloodied.
Oh, yeah.
Nico, I think, barely even stayed up during that. What is Nico at? 2?
He is 11.
3. Jesus Christ. Alright, yeah, the healing hex triggers. Nico's gonna be able to recover some health there. It's this guy's turn. You hear he goes, yeah, you're in for it now. It's time to die. Emboldened by that shot here, he is going to take his weird-looking club and just swing it at Nico. But that does not hit a 22. He's going to leave it at that. Let's see. That is going to be to Ludwig, then.
Oh, we're gonna smash this guy in the face again.
Unfortunately, he jumps out of the way.
On that one.
Yeah, that one can't be recovered there. But this guy looks like he is, like I said, he's on death's door. He is bruised, broken ribs, and steps to the side as your club slams down and is just, dead-eyeing Avon. Refuses to look away.
Ludwig, if you take a 5-foot step up, Cressel could come in.
Oh.
Yeah, if you want to let Cressel in, you can do that.
Yes, I will.
Alright. In that case, Cressel is going to move up. He's going to run over here. She's gonna yell at her man to leave that loot. Kind of start getting involved. He'll throw a knife here. Like, doesn't really have the good angle through the darkness. No, okay, that's definitely not gonna do it. However, Cressel, on the other hand, can see him perfectly and is gonna go in with to do 5-foot step. She's gonna go in with 2 hand axes going in here. One is a nat 1, but the other one is a hit, and she buries the axe in his skull as he goes down. As kind of light phase from us, he like desperately tries to scrabble at Avon's chest and like grab your holy symbol, but can't quite do it. Trell, that is you.
I just shake my head.
Inspire courage. So everybody gets a +1 to attack and damage.
Hell yeah. Everyone's +1 to attack and damage. Okay.
4, 5, 6. I'm gonna start making my way back to the second floor to see who shot that arrow.
Okay. You start making your way around to the ramp there. I'll deal with that map shenanigans when I have to. There's the owl bear. So the glue's still there, and his back half has to move through it. Does it still trigger, or is it like already gone?
No, it's still there.
Okay, because yeah, I think he still technically has
He
to.
shouldn't need another save though.
Right. I don't know.
Is
Let me
there
read
1
the
minute per level?
The fact that he
Glue.
has to move through it.
What is it? Glue
There it
seal?
is.
What's a?
I just put it in the chat.
No, he's a creature moving through the glue would have to do it, and he does have to move through it with a large size.
Fair enough.
What is it? What's the DC?
14.
That time he does do it, though. So that's still difficult terrain. So that's 10, 20, 30. It smells prey.
Sniff, sniff.
Moved, it is only going to go with its claw attack on Nico. Just barely. That's a 20, so it misses. Although, actually, 22, because he's flanking. Forgot about that. Nico's going to take another 6 damage, and time to flip the script on the wolf. What is his CMD?
His CMD is 18.
As the claws rake across Nico, snatches him up in a large paw. He's grappled now.
Ooh.
That is the Owlbear's full turn. Grellin.
I was going to try to shoot through the hole, but instead he will move up to behind the owlbear.
Okay. Yeah, you got that flanking now. You got to protect the doggy.
Gotta get that. You can use your 4 dice if you want to.
Good
what?
God. The, what is it? Luck or whatever? What is the name of it?
Fortune.
Fortune, that's what it is. Fortune, luck, same thing.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean?
It's a reroll in this case. Uh, 15 is exactly an owlbear. Oh, well, 17 as well. Yeah, flanking. So you're good. So that's 3. This guy. Oh yeah, sorry. Extra damage from you is 4, and then do the sneak attack as well because you're flanking. And then nice. Then another 10. All
And
right.
another 2.
And let's put the 2 bleed on this boy as well. Didn't end up mattering for the other guy that's dead now, but that's fine. 2 bleed on the owlbear. Okay.
And
Yes.
I can dismiss darkness whenever, right?
Yeah, that was gonna be my follow-up question. You can just dismiss that now if you want.
Yeah, I'll dismiss it.
Okay. Kind of fades into nothing as you guys. Hold on, let me move you for a second, Ludwig, so I can get rid of the rest of it. There we go.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, you guys have a clear shot now. So you guys can see all of this shenanigans going on. The massive owlbear in the hallway. Presumably still the arrow stuck into Nico's side. He's looking pretty bad.
Okay, question. Do I
Potential
know if
answer.
owlbears have a mind or not?
Give
Are
me
they
a
a
nature check?
monstrosity?
Or I guess this would be an arcana check, technically, for them.
Thank goodness.
But I
I'm
want
not
to see if
nature, but I
Song
got-
would know this, yeah. They're magical beasts. You know, they're not very smart, but I don't believe they're not immune to mind things.
Sick. Alright, cool. Song is and is going to mind diddle this owlbear. His AC is pretty low, so I'm going to nerf his to hit. He needs to make a will save.
Okay. Yep, will saves are not in owlbear's forte, believe it or not. It's gonna be a total of 4.
Yeah, so for 9 turns he has a -2 to hit.
-2 to hit? Good God. I'm running out of bubbles to make notes on this bear. Okay. Kind of the blue smoke swirls around his beak, and he kind of like inhales it and does have this loud sneeze as he looks confused. That is our archer's turn now. Even, what's the move here?
Well, move is 5 foot this way, and then I'm going to shoot over Cressel's shoulder, between Ludwig's legs,
What a fucking
just
shot.
past Krellin, and then hit the owlbear.
Alright, go for it. Make a roll here.
Excellently performed.
And so he's got soft cover, of course.
Yeah, soft cover. However, soft cover is only giving him a +2, which brings him to exactly a 17, so that actually does still hit.
Nice.
Soft cover is a 2, so then, let's see. Is that with inspiration on already?
Inspiration's on. Smite
Okay.
Eagle is back off.
Okay,
So it should be
that
correct.
was
Oh.
my follow-up question. Okay. Owlbear definitely looking bloody now. As 2 arrows whiz through and hit him probably like just below his arm.
Well, yeah, we don't want to mess up the trophy.
Yeah.
Yeah, avoid the head. Alright. Then it is
I
going to
don't know.
be...
If you look at this guy, you might want the whole thing.
I mean, hey, that'll look good stuffed. It's a lot of whatever material taxidermists stuff things with, which I didn't know before I started that sentence.
I think it's gnomes.
Gnomes? I mean, okay. It seems like some Fey nonsense. Nico, that is, you're currently being, like, held in one massive, feathery fist.
Oh, sorry. On my turn, I also lay hands on myself.
No meat, Jesus Christ. So you could do escape artist, you could try to take control of the grapple, you can still do one-handed or most natural attacks, all that good stuff.
I'll try to bite him.
Okay. Just kind of, sink his fangs into the arm that's holding him. He kind of gives Nico a little shake in midair, and Nico's like, doesn't quite get it. Let's take evil looking dude out of the initiative now. Let me double check some angles here from Grellin. It'd still be a bit... Okay. Grellin, I'm gonna say you need to give me a perception check here. Okay, so sneak attack's for sure gonna take effect if this hits. Alright. 2 more arrows are gonna come whizzing. Sorry, 3 arrows are coming whizzing out of the dark here, through the hole in the ceiling. Alright, first one is a 21, and then second is a 19. Final is a 6.
2 hit.
2 hit? Okay.
Flat-footed.
Let's see. First shot is gonna be 17 damage. Whoa, Jesus Christ. Next shot is 20 damage for a total of 37.
Oh.
2 black arrows slam into Grelin. He goes down to -5. Song could make a perception check as well here. This angle's possible. You could see it. It's more of the rubble pile over here going. Not quite. Alright, that is going to be our angry animal caretaker. He is going to try to just... Well, Owl's got a good snack going. He is going to move to here. Song, you do have some cover from the rubble here. And he is going to try and... he spins up a sling and tries to just sling a stone at you.
Alright.
That...
Take him as a high-tech stuff.
He's not. He's not very good at it. No, there's not even close. The stone just sails over you.
Stones.
Yeah, you're very... It was not even close to 19. Alright, Ludwig. Our large boy over here.
We will. I can't charge through difficult terrain, can I?
You cannot, no.
No.
So I'll move up here.
Oh, nice.
We'll club the owlbear.
Alright. You run up on him. You see Grelin's down with, again, those, like, black fletched arrows. Oh, yeah, that'll do it. Goes to from just below bloodied to pretty much death's door here. Extremely bad. Here's some, sounds like some of the rear leg bones crack. If anyone wants to stop her, anyone wants to make a diplomacy or intimidate check, but you guys see Cressel go wide-eyed, kind of take half a step back, and she's like, it's him. It's him. Those are his arrows. We gotta get out of here. Looks like she's gonna make a run for the door.
We're too far in now to stop.
Let me double check the DC. 19 will just barely keep her there. See, she like hesitates. Alright. Okay. Gonna pick up, this fucking axe out of this dude's skull and is gonna try to huck one at the owlbear. Oh my god, that was so bad. Clatters into the ground. She is really rattled by what's going on. This guy is gonna, as part of his move action, take out his short bow.
Cressel does have a fortune hex in her, so if she does...
Oh, she's a fortune hex as well? Oh, okay.
I have, like, so many.
She'll burn it, yeah, she'll burn it. That will hit then. That will hit, actually. So the hand axe sails through the air, and thunk, takes the owlbear in the side of the neck. He drops Nico and goes down.
Nice hit.
Neat.
I love the way it flew across, didn't hit anything, and then flew back to your hand so you could throw it again.
She has 2 of them. She's got 2 in the picture. She knows what's up. I will say she does... with the... yeah, you're absolutely right. Fucking magic. Okay.
I picture the, fortune hex working is, as she was about to throw, blue mist, kind of angled her hand better so that she could actually hit.
I will admit, that is pretty cool. Alright, that brings us to Trell.
Who runs upstairs.
Okay, so...
Are you doing a run or a double move?
Alright. Correct. So I'm gonna hold on. Let's see.
Oh wait, I have Melchior. He's still on here. I forgot to roll initiative for him.
Oh yeah, Melchior's still here. I mean, to be fair, the token is minuscule.
Yeah. I'll roll initiative for him real quick.
Okay. So you double move. Basically, let's see. Double moving, or sorry, running.
Yeah.
Okay. Running could get you all the way to like the watchtower over here if you would like.
Yeah, just somewhere where I can see who's shooting from up above.
As you run by that, now that you're above these platforms in this room, you see the man, the myth, the legend, crouched holding a longbow on the wall, the Stag Lord.
There he is. There's the man.
You know the horns are supposed to be the other way, right? That's not how they're attached.
That's always bothered me too.
I mean, to be fair, he's not very sane. He looks over at you, having run over to this position. You would do well to get out of my fort. And you see him just knock another arrow. That's gonna be the owl. Oh no, Owlbear's dead.
It should be Melchior's turn now. He rolled a 7.
Oh, sorry, I didn't reset the order once you added that in. Let me scroll that back up. Melchior.
Alright, Melchior is going to fly up so that he has good old-fashioned vision of the boy.
Okay.
Yeah,
Basically once he goes up like 20, 25 feet, clears this platform and can see.
Mm-hmm. Alright, let me check. They sure can. Melchior is going to look dead into the eyes of the Stag Lord, or where eyes are supposed to be, and try to instill such fear in him that he is. Melchior is casting through song, hold person.
Can you do that? But that would be your action as well.
Oh, so yeah, he's starting to channel it. It'll activate on Song's turn.
Okay. Starting with that would be on Song's turn that would actually work. Okay, so yeah,
It's
magic
pretty
starts
much
to spark in this guy's eyes. Let's see. Gonna be Grellin. You're gonna make a Constitution roll, plus your bonus, and then -5, whatever that evens out to. That is not a success. Fortunately, crits don't really matter in this, or crit fails or anything like that. So you go down to -6 as you continue to bleed out. That brings us back to the top. So you're trying to cast Hold Person here. That is a will save, if I remember correctly.
Correct.
What's the DC? 17 still?
DC 18.
18? He passes as he just looks at the bird.
Nuts.
Just kind of shakes his head, not interested in such small prey. I will say you can see through Melchior's eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and give me sense motive here.
Sense motive with Melchior or with Song?
Do you have to take an action to look through Melchior's eyes?
Yeah, pretty much. He just works as line of sight if I need to cast those.
Okay. I'd say it would be Songs then. We'll allow it.
Takes a hot second to load between pages. There we go.
No doubts about it. He sways a little bit on the spot. He's drunk.
Hold on. Okay. Yeah, Song will relay this to the rest of the party.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
He definitely looks a bit tipsy, at least.
Well, it hasn't affected his aim.
Well, technically it has, but not enough. Avon, that is you. You now have confirmation from Trell and the Bird, and Song. Stag Lord's up there.
All right. Well, we got one more enemy down here, so I'm gonna take 2 shots.
Okay. First one is going to manage to dodge out of the way. Second will be a hit. He is just barely alive, way below bloodied. And then it's going to be Nico.
And I will lay hands on myself again.
Oh yeah, bonus action. Go ahead.
7 more. All right.
All right. Nico, you were dropped from grapple, so make a acrobatics check. It's just a DC 10 to see if Nico lands on feet. Oh my god. Yeah, you're fine.
He does a triple backflip and then
Just the most graceful landing. Ludwig, you're right there to witness it too. Just kind of looks over at you for, look at me, master, that was great. All right, yeah. So you full turn, nothing changes because you landed perfectly.
Yep. Over here, and we'll bite him again.
Is that with the +1 from?
No, it's not.
Then that does hit. Nico runs over and savages this man. He is down as well. I'm taking him out the order.
Excellent.
It's gonna bring us to our big bad over here. Is this the time he's gonna do it?
little Stag, Lord.
Yeah, he's gonna do it now. You briefly see, Trell, that the horns on his helmet let off a greenish glow as he sights up on you. First one is a 21 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. Second's a nat 1. Third is also terrible. Yeah, no way. Okay, so 1 goes through. You know where he is. However, this sneak attack is still going to take place in this case. Trell's going to take 18 damage as an arrow catches you in the gut. And then just to kind of create some distance, he's going to 5 foot along the wall up here. Actually, no, he's too drunk for that. He's not going to do that. Ludwig.
Hey, how high is that? Is there an open space I can hit him from down here?
So above you is still that stone ceiling. It's got holes in it from the catapult. To really get an angle, you would either have to push past this pile of rubble or get outside and on the platform. The rubble would be like a strength check, basically.
Yeah, we'll go the rubble route.
Okay.
So right here then.
Worst comes to worst, you can use your fortune.
Yes.
All right. That'll just barely do it. Okay. Let's find ourselves in this room. All right. So basically, whilst standing atop a pile of rubble, you can reach up and make an attack on him.
Perfect.
Well, you will have a small amount of cover, though.
Okay.
That will still do it. Crack! Hit him across the chest with this club that, at this point, is almost as big as the Stag Lord. He whips around in surprise, not having foreseen this scenario. 11 damage. Okay. And then an extra from Trell. Alright, that's Kressel. Yeah. She's gonna, let's see, so 10, 20, 30. It's gonna run up to Grellin. Grellin, do you have any potions on you? Because if so, she is gonna try to administer one as her action. Two. Okay. Yeah, she's gonna use the rest of her turn to get you back up with one of your own potions. It's gonna be 3 health, but you are stable and up at 3. Or I guess no, you're at -6, so you are still down but stable. Unfortunately, low roll. She kind of curses, "Come on, come on." Let's see, can he get there? Potential. 10, 20, 30. Okay. She yells at her, bodyguard here. "Come on, get him back up. We need everyone to take him out." He's gonna try to use your other potion. 8. You are back up at +5. As you come to with Kressel and a panicked-looking bandit over you. Trell, that is you. So you're effectively on the platform right now that is above this chamber, which is effectively 10 feet off of ground level.
Okay.
Sorry, a lot of 3D elements going on here.
I have a quick question on the potions you just said for Grellin.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't they be a minimum 3rd level caster? Because that's what it requires for the potion feat, so it'd be +3.
You are correct, yes. I forgot about that for playing too many different versions. So add 4 more health back. 2, 5. Yeah, the initial one wouldn't have been enough to wake him up. Would have gotten Grellin to 0, which is still unconscious if he hasn't been conscious. So they would still have used 2, but yeah. Good shout. Good shout.
Cool. And then I know this doesn't have much chance of success, but we'll try it anyway. I'm going to use glue steel on the arrow that he's holding, so he has to make a reflex save throw. Or it's stuck to his hand.
That is very cool. Okay. Reflex save, you said?
Yep.
Alright.
The spell has been getting a whole lot more mileage than I thought it would.
It is gonna pass though. It's 23. He sees the spell start to take effect and just chucks the arrow behind him.
And if there's somewhere I can go for cover, I'm gonna move and duck down cover.
Yeah, let me see from the angle you're at. Yeah, so if you basically moved to like here, you would be like still in the platform, but like behind this section of the wall opposite him. So like that would be cover from him.
Okay, cool. I'll do that.
In that case, Melchior.
Alright, let's see, Melchior will do a bit of a swoopy, come over to Trell, land on his head, and as he does so, Trell, you feel reinvigorated as a Cure Light Wounds goes off.
Woohoo! Like the songbird just lands on your head.
So that +4.
Nice. Okay. Hell of a roll. So that'll basically be the spell, your action that you would use for song, essentially.
No. That is.
Or is that
just that's just deliver touch spells.
But you still have to, like, when you're delivering touch spells, it's still your spell slots being used.
Yes, it's one of my spell slots, but that was Melchior's turn.
Well, yeah, but you have to cast
It's still, yeah, like, basically, even with familiars, that still has to be your action to cast it through them. It's not their own action.
Like, instead of you touching Trell to deliver the spell, you cast the spell and Melchior touches him.
Yeah, it kind of like travels through your bond.
So technically that would happen on your turn.
Alright, I'll still have that happen.
Okay.
Well, we could just say I did the ouchie thing. That way you're not using your turn for it.
No, you have a fortune on, yeah. Wait,
I have a fortune?
You don't have attacks. Yeah, you have a healing on, yeah.
Okay.
Instead, I will,
Yeah, okay. I was just
Sure.
I was double checking, but yeah, you basically would use up your action on your turn. But I mean, still a hell of an advantage to be able to cast that touch spell from far away.
Yeah. Melchior is instead going to fly on over yonder, over to Grillen's position.
Okay.
And
Alright, anything
sit
else?
on top of him so that Grillen
Okay, just sit on top of him.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, touchdown on Grellin's shoulder. Grellin, that is you.
Krellin's gonna try to kip up.
Do you have the kip up ability?
No.
Okay, you can take it as a rogue. So I was like, he might actually have it.
Yeah, no. I just
It would,
forgot
yeah, it would still be it'd still be a move action to stand up in this case.
Yeah, just flavor kip up.
Yeah, we definitely can flavor it as a kip up. It just takes a little more time.
And then, yeah, he moves over there.
Yeah, bird just riding on your shoulder the whole time, just feeling the wind through Melchior's feathers. Okay, in that case, song.
Alright, let's see. What would be more beneficial? Having spells go off on him easier, or have him not hit us easier?
Have not
Else.
hit here.
Okay, I'm going to, Evil Eye his AC. I mean, not AC, to hit.
Evil Eye his to hit. Okay.
DC 17 will save. If he fails, it's for 9 turns. If he succeeds, it's for 1 turn.
He does fail.
Wonderful.
Your hex takes effect. So is -2 to hit?
Yep, -2 to hit for 9
-2
turns.
for 9. Where's the freaking... Okay. Avon.
Alright, I'm going to move up to here. Can I get a shot?
Hold on, let me consult both maps. From his current position, yes, he would just have +4 to cover.
That's good enough.
Let me double check that. Yeah, okay, you're in the right position.
All right.
There's basically like
Yeah.
one of the holes is kind of above Grellin and Song right here, so you're shooting through that.
Yeah. And so I will also Smite Evil, and he's within 30 feet, right?
Vertically. Yes.
Alright.
Alright. First one is a 16. He's gonna duck out of the way as he sees a rival archer taking some shots.
I just get the one because I moved.
Oh, right. Yes. That's correct. Alright, that is Nico now. Not a lot of ground level enemies at the moment.
So Nico will probably Can I get up going the other opposite way outside?
From your reconnaissance, let me double check if the freaking ladder is there. Yes, you could if you went into this section. There's another ramp there that leads up to the pathways.
Yeah, let's head that way then.
It's this ramp over here. In addition to that, Nico, I mean, you can't really see from Nico's position at this point, but if Nico's running up these stairs, there is a locked trap door under the stairs.
Okay. So I can make it just up top.
Yes. So basically,
Is it there?
what's the best way to trace this out? Sorry, give me 1 second.
Yeah.
So ramp.
Couldn't he just take a run action and get all the way there?
So yeah, probably could.
You would have to. Okay, so all right. So basically, how many feet have you moved from this position now?
That's 50 to there.
That's 50. Okay. And that was with 50. You've already gone up the stairs in your movement, right?
Yes.
Okay, so there's no platform where Nico is. The top, you would be here on the 50, basically. From that position. Sorry, this is a lot of. I'm like have both maps open on 2 screens right now. Okay, so if you go like this, you end up on a ramp that leads to the biggest watchtower up here. That ramp overlaps the wall. If you wanted, you could try to have him run along the wall. It would just be an acrobatics check to stay stable.
Let's do that.
Okay, and then run is ×4. So yeah, I mean you have another 150 basically. So if you don't fail the acrobatics check, you can make it. You'll just take the AC penalty from running.
Cool.
Go for it. Let me double check. This is the crumbling walls. 15 will do it. Yeah.
Excellent.
So you can move basically down next to the Stag Lord, and then trying to remember off the top of my head. I think run is -4 to AC.
Check that right now. Give me a sec.
Okay.
Impressive how a dog moves fast in 6 seconds.
But 4-legged animals be fast. Well, I guess except tortoises. Okay. Well, that put him in a bit of a predicament. Definitely did not want that to happen. Damn, wolves are crazy. Okay. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to drag you guys over. I was looking at it for myself. Okay.
It's just no dex bonus to AC.
Oh, it removes Dex Stacy. Okay.
Yeah.
He definitely doesn't want to engage in any fisticuffs right now.
You know what? He probably needs a drink.
It's the last thing he needs. He basically, just so you guys know, he's sickened during this fight. Alright. Can he make it to any other part of the ramparts here? Oh god, he really can't. Well, I guess the wall goes over that section. Okay, because that's just the doorway. So the wall is technically over this section. That's just the entryway. He is going to try to acrobatics away from Nico.
And Ludwig.
And Ludwig as well, yes. To about here, as he runs along the wall. He'll also have to make an acrobatics check as well. So there's 2 acrobatic checks. One for beating your guy's CMD. One for running on these walls. He fails the CMD one for sure. Well, you said yours was 21 right now. What's Nico's?
18.
18? Yeah, both of you can make the attack. So actually, yeah, go ahead and do those first before I do anything else, because the trip might negate the rest of this.
I'm doing the trip first.
15 does not hit, unfortunately. Managed to dodge the jaws.
Would a 16 hit?
16 would not either. It's a bit more than that.
And you'll club him.
That, on the other hand, will hit him. They're 15. Not as gracefully as Nico. Is kind of like limping along the walls a bit as you take a swing at his legs. He's going to make it to this position. Truly not a lot of good spots for him to do. Can he do his helmet shenanigans again right now? He cannot. Woof. Okay. He is going to, doesn't get a sneak attack on this, but he's going to try and shoot Nico with the bow, with an additional -2 on top of sickened from the hex. Total of 16. Nico dodges the arrow. All right. That is the Stag Lord's turn. That's all he's got. Ludwig.
Alright.
And
I will say, there's not another strength check to get back. That was basically to clear enough rubble that you could move through.
Is there another spot I can hit him from? Down here or no?
At this point, you either have to try and climb up on this platform, which is, is kind of unstable, climb up on the wall, which for you would be squeezing, since you're large-sized, or you could also hit him if you go, like, all the way outside on the platform.
On this wall. Ready.
Climb the wall and squeeze? Alright, go ahead and make a climb check.
Ben, Jeff has a question.
Oh, sorry, what was your question? I didn't hear that.
could you draw the holes on this level of the map?
The holes on this level? Yes. Give me all... I'm going to make them... we'll make them gray for the stone. So you got one here. And then one above to the left. Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to measure. Okay. Next one is going to be... shoot, I made that too small. Like that. If you can see those. It's a little gray.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So those are the three holes right now. Climb 14, that's fine. It's a stone wall. There's lots of handholds. However, you'll need to make an acrobatics check at the top to... Let me shrink you down a little bit as you're squeezing. Oh, dang it. That's not who I want to squeeze. I'm going to shrink Ludwig. Okay. Alright, so it's an acrobatics check to stay balanced. You're basically in, like, one of those fencer poses, having to put one foot in front of the other. And we shall see if... That is not going to do it. However, from that angle... You're climbing up... Yeah, you want to use fortune? Okay. No. It was fated to happen. Well, here's the good news, Ludwig. You're not stretching anymore. The bad news is you are prone on the platform down here. Although you can see him from the platform, so in a way, kind of good.
Hey, prone makes it harder for him to hit you with an arrow.
Yeah.
That is true, yeah. I feel like it shouldn't in this case, because he's just shooting at a large-sized dude belly down from above, but it technically, yes, it does. Okay, that's our good bandits, for lack of a better word. God, what's even the fastest for them? If they wanna, you did convince them to stay involved, so I think they'll also take the run action here. Why are they, sorry, they're like off kilter a little bit. There we go. So that was 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45. Okay, I don't know why it's doing the point thing, but whatever. Okay. They're gonna... Looks like they barely moved, but they do go all the way around up top to get in front of Ludwig on that platform.
Pretty sure they're still off. Okay.
Yeah. I think it's because it was like auto-dragging the turn order thing as well. It was just messing me up. Trell, that is you. So currently you're kind of crouched behind this wall. On the tower level.
I'll run out and try another glue seal on the arrow he has in his hand.
Lucille.
Reflex saving throw.
This is a nat 1.
Okay,
Does
so
he
the
fail?
arrow is stuck to his hands. He
Okay.
must make a strength or combat maneuver check to free it.
Alright. I am gonna... God, that's an annoying check for him to make. Alright, anything else? I'm gonna bring you guys back over to the higher map now the majority of you are up. But I will position you accordingly. Just a
That's it for me.
moment. Alright, so... give me one moment as I measure distances here. So you guys would be one more. Song goes to the right, girl on the right, you on the right. He goes there. Stag Lord is here. Trell, you're about here. Dead guy does not matter. And then they are in front. Okay. Just so you guys get a better visual now. So Avon, Grellin, and Song are there. The turn order, I'm just going to kind of keep it going on my screen and let you guys know, but it's going to be a little messed up going between maps. But this is kind of how it stands now. So, you know, on the walls, you guys are under that platform. Ludwig, you're prone over here. 2 bandits in front of you. Trell, you're kind of in that tower still. Well, I think it would have lined up to you being on the bridge a little bit, but I assume you'd probably stay in the tower somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, with that being said, next would technically be Melchior. Who...
Melchior's just staying on Grellin.
Okay, staying on Grellin. Grellin, that is your turn then.
Grellin will try to hop up and climb up.
Oh, interesting. It still highlights it. That would be either an acrobatics or a climb check if you're trying to get through there.
Wait. There's a unique, which familiar thing? I'm going to hex him.
Hex who? Grellin?
Yeah, I'm gonna hex him. I'm gonna put a fortune hex on him.
Okay. Oh yeah, which from... Oh yeah, I see.
So I have another fortune.
Oh wait, it's only once for 24 hours. I guess healing hex.
Healing hex is on you then.
Useful.
It's a free action activate. Do you want to activate it right now?
No, like casting on him. So.
Oh, it's like, okay, gotcha. So, go up to 18, and then it's going to be acrobatics or climbing to try to get up through this area. Okay, that'll do. So you're on... let's see, would it still work there? Yes, okay. So yeah, if you move to there, it would be another climb or acrobatics check to get... So basically it's like this platform, and then this is another, a couple feet above that as well.
Okay, well, I'll stay on the platform and then just walk over here.
Okay, got it. In that case, Song.
Alright, I guess like the main thing that I can really do is just continue debuffing this guy. I will cast another evil eye on him. These will stack, as long as I do a different effect.
What's the DC of those?
DC 17.
He does pass that one.
Alright, so for one turn, his AC is reduced by 2.
Sorry, I was laughing at my cat being an asshole. Okay. Cool. In that case, anything else?
Nope, I'm good.
Alright, Even.
I'm going to attempt to move where I can get a shot at in through the hole. So he would just move me to the appropriate location and be great.
So are you going through like the doorway?
Well, yeah, because Biggie over there kind of cleared some spot, right?
So hold on, I'm gonna go back to the other one so you understand. Okay, so you're there.
Yep.
Where are you trying to go from this angle?
Well, somewhere.
Because you kind of, so if you go out this way, you can get out past the
no,
bridge.
no.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going. I'm going to try to cast through this hole here.
Okay.
Shoot.
Yeah, if you got up onto the rubble.
Yeah.
Basically you would be at like the corner behind the square as you're like kind of shooting at an angle through it, if that makes sense.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd say it's a hard shot, but it's possible from that angle.
All right. I will take my shot.
Go back over this way, so you are effectively.
I think I hit it.
Over here. That'll do on a 32. Absolutely hits. Okay, so it's 11 on him now. He is bloodied. As you see, he starts to stagger from these wounds piling up on him.
All right, and so that was all rough terrain. Do I have any extra move?
Let me go back and check, but I think that was 30. So you're 10.
Yeah, because that was 3 spots at double.
Yeah, that was 30.
Okay.
All right, in that case is going to be Nico.
Ready. You'll run right up to him.
Okay.
And we'll hit him.
Go for it. Kind of bops him on the nose with the bow. Alright. That's not good. He is going to... Yeah, he's going to do that. He is going to spend his entire turn taking a potion off his belt and drinking it.
With which
He'll
hand?
have to-
When it's glued to the arrow?
Oh, it's glued. I forgot it was glued to the arrow. Fuck. What is it?
So he'll
Escape
have to,
artist?
No, it's a strength or comp maneuver.
Ooh, he's not good at strength. Okay, let's see. Or combat maneuver, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, that's slightly better.
Due to his attack being lower, doesn't that also lose CMD?
Yeah.
Yes, by 2. 18 even?
Yeah, that'll do it.
Okay. However, that does take his action, so he was going to do, like, move action, take out the potion off his belt, and then standard drink it, so... God, I guess he's just holding a potion here. Yeah, that's all he's really got time for. Okay, that's his turn.
Out of his hand.
That was not what he had hoped. Ludwig.
Alrighty. I guess I'll just stand up.
Okay, stand up as a move action. Doing a double move or anything?
Yeah, might as well get to there.
Okay. In that case, let us go over to our bandit friends. He has a short bow. He'll try that. She doesn't have her axes right now because she ran straight out here. Okay, they're both going to use their short bows at an attempt here. Yeah, Gerlin, you should be at 18. That is going to be a miss from Cressel, but a hit from her bandit helper. For 2 damage, baby.
Hey, but at least he helped.
I mean, that is true. Trell.
So
He
I was
done
gonna
did do
try-
a thing.
Why is it just... Oh my god.
Right?
It's syncing up the turn symbol to your tokens on the other map layer.
I'm guessing that's not enough to get up on the wall with him.
No.
Okay.
You are climbing up from the platform, though, so you're not... basically, just nothing happens here.
Okay.
You kind of try to go for it and just, rocks kind of give way underhand. Melchior. Still on. Technically, he's still on Grelin, right?
Yep.
So over here, I love that it just perfectly lines up to Grelin's face when they're overlapping.
I guess you can use the help action, right? To help somebody attack.
Aid another.
Yeah,
Aid another? He has to, I believe, hit a DC 10 with his, I assume, claw? I don't know what attacks he has listed.
He has a bite and a claw.
Okay, he's got to hit.
Holy shit, he can actually hit fairly well.
I imagine he doesn't do a lot of damage, though. Yes. Okay, you need 10 or higher to give the +2. In this case, it would be with your attack action.
Alright.
Yeah, that'll do. That can't be. Is that a Songbird's bite? I find this impossible.
I think that is wrong, but that is actually there to hit.
Okay. Well, the hit is definitely going to give +2. So you're getting Grelin +2, I assume?
Yep.
Okay.
Or the Stag Lord.
Yeah, +2 to the Stag Lord. He looks drunk, guys. We got to help him out, even playing field. All right, Grelin, what's the move here?
Well, since Melchior is chirping directions at me, I'll swing with rapier.
Oh yeah, the
Right.
damage is supposed to be -4 because he's tiny. But
Okay,
other than
that makes way more sense. It's like, there's no way. That's like a goblin punching somebody. Ooh, unfortunately, with a +2, you try to kind of... You basically, he's 5 feet above you on these collapsed walls from the platform, but yeah, he manages to light footwork get out of the way.
Even with the -2 as well.
Even with the -2 as well.
And
And the +1
Dang it,
inspiration.
even with... Sorry. It brings it up to a 13, however his penalty does not bring his AC down to a 13.
okay, Grelin, do a 5-foot step so you can get flanking.
Yeah, I can't do that.
He can't 5-foot step because he's up on the wall.
Yeah.
You can attempt a climb check as part of your movement. You just move at half speed, but it's 5 feet, so if you make the climb check, you would get up behind him. Oh, excuse me.
Don't
Um,
attack anyway. So.
I'd say you could try an acrobatics. Kind of triangle jump off the corner wall. Yeah, that'll work. He does not have a melee weapon out right now, so he can't op attack you.
Okay. So he has a 15. Like a 15 total. Is his AC 15 or lower with the -2?
No, it is not.
No.
Okay. Now it is back to Song.
Alright.
Or Avon, apparently. Heard of that.
Apparently very big Avon.
Like, I don't know. This script was not written to run in this way, guys.
Song is just going to continue trying to lower his AC.
Okay. Okay, kind of worked that time. So still a will save. That's a fail.
Alright, for 9 turns. AC
Alright.
-2.
Well, okay, so this should be at 7 turns, and then AC was the other one now.
Mhm.
Okay, broken shield, 9 turns.
This will be saving throw, so you can get some
I really
spell
hope this-
control.
This battle doesn't last enough that those run out.
I mean,
If they do, I
probably
can just
should.
keep reapplying them.
Okay, assuming you're not moving from that position, Avon.
I'm good.
All right, I'll make a rapid shot this time.
Okay. First one's a miss. Second one is a crit, though.
Zoo
Yes.
mama.
God, he really needs this potion now. This is a very untenable situation. He is far past bloody at this point. Not quite at death's door, but he is getting there. Woof. Okay.
Well, definitely drink the potion and
Provoke attacks of opportunity.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, it's not even a valid... Like, it was good before when it was, like, 1 potential. But we're getting out of hand now.
No, there are three.
All right. No, there are three of them. Nico's turn.
Oh. Nico will go for the bite.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, all the various bonuses are not going to help with that.
No.
But what is he going to do? That's the question here.
He's got a potion in one hand, glued arrow on the other.
Nico is hurt. He could administer the potion to Nico.
Shut up. He's not going to do that. Okay.
He is drunk.
He is drunk.
Poor doggy.
And yet, to spite that, he is going to try an acrobatics to the platform down here and finish his movement and then standard action drink the potion. But he has to exceed to not get ganked right here by Grell and Nico at the acrobatics.
And Ludwig.
And Ludwig, I forgot you have reached. So what's the highest? I think the highest I'm working, I need to exceed a 21, and then it's an 18 and an 18. What's yours, Grellin? I think it's... Okay, so... 17, 18, 21 is the three. Ooh, that's gonna be... I don't think he's gonna avoid all of those. Okay. He is so close to avoiding all of them. Oh my god. It gets a 20. So, if you weren't big, you would have gotten away with it, except for your meddling spells. But Ludwig, take a op attack here. Let's just get rid of these fucking dead bodies. We don't need them anymore.
Nice.
19.
Oh.
He performs, despite being drunk, a pretty nice kind of like backflip off this wall. And as the backflip goes through, 20 from the one, spoiler, 19 was way more than you needed. As the backflip is like midway, so his back is facing you, head facing the ground, feet in the air, just full baseball bat him, and the spine just folds around the club. And he crashes to the floor, dead, still clutching his unused potion. God damn. Holy hell. Okay, we are out of combat.
Whoa.
Alright, well. Hell of a fight with him there.
Hey, big guy. Give me a hand up.
Just reach through the hole.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd say, no checks needed. You guys can just start, reaches through, gets you guys up here.
That was amazing.
Thank you.
We all worked really well together in Trout, gluing his hand to stuff. Wow.
You see the two bandits are just, like, full crying in the corner. Just, like, can't believe they actually lived through that.
Oh, it's really imaginative.
Well, you bandits, they have sticky palms.
That's true.
Song is just gonna come over here and like reassure them and everything, make sure they're okay.
Yeah,
Fucking
even
wild.
had the priority to check out this guy's bow.
Alright, going for his body here?
Yep.
Okay. A couple of things here. So he has, you guys already know these potions. You've seen plenty of them. No need to roll for it. Since he didn't get a chance to drink it, he has 2 potions of Cure Moderate Wounds. Let me take us off fucking combat music. We do not need that anymore. Then there is also, he has +1 leather armor.
Oh, the bow.
A masterwork longsword, and a +1 composite longbow. 2 strength. 2 strength. Additionally, there's
I was
2
hoping it would be
items you haven't seen yet. Amulet and his helmet, like the stag bones. You do see as you pull the helmet off, most of his face is badly disfigured by burns. Pretty much just like the top right of the face, the right eye is good. But everyone wants to make a spellcraft check on those last 2 things. And then, yeah, Grelin, we'll get to the chest in a second because that has different stuff in it. Trell, yeah, you'd identify these. Okay. So, first thing is a Amulet of Armor +1. The second item is known as the Stag's Helm. This striking helmet is crafted to resemble the skull of a mighty stag. Although made from bone, the antlers and helmet are as strong as any metal. When worn, it enhances your eyesight and hearing, giving you a +2 competence bonus to perception. In addition, once per day, the helm can be called upon to enhance any ranged attack to make an insightful shot. Activating this is a free action, and once activated, your next attack to a target within 30 feet is made as if they are flat-footed. Specifically says this allows a rogue to gain the benefit of sneak attack with this shot. If you don't make the attack within 1 round, the insight fades and is wasted for the day. However, a worshipper of Aristil can use that ability 3 times per day. I'll drop all that in Discord in a second here. It's a lot of explanation.
Hey, Trell, you want an amulet?
Let's see.
Probably should.
All right. And then, yeah, okay, so searching the Stag Lord's quarters and storage chamber. That's the stuff that's below this platform. All right. A lot of it is just kind of useless supplies to keep the base going. However, it looks like in the big chest next to his bed, there's some stuff still to be had. I'm just going to put this in the Roll20 chat because it is a lot of gold value stuff that I don't think you guys need to make all the appraise checks on because at this point you guys have a good bit of downtime here in the story. Well, in a second you will. Haven't been downstairs yet. And remember since these are treasure items, they don't sell for half. It'll be full value. Okay. That was the big one you skipped by, was his chest. Let me just see. Really, at this point, the only place you guys haven't been that might have anything of value is, he has that basement with whoever's down there.
You gotta search the lieutenants.
Yeah, you can still search his lieutenants. So let's start with Dovin. That was the name of the ex-Abadar paladin.
Wow, paladin, huh?
Well, he used to be. Oh, sorry, Akiros is that one. Dovin's a different one. Dovin is the other guy. Akiros, he's an ex-paladin barbarian. I think if they had it when this was made, it probably would have been an anti-paladin, but he became a barbarian when he fell. He has another 1 potion of Cure Light Wounds. A +1 longsword. It's got the broken holy symbol if you're interested in it. And in examining, you guys would find 3 magical arrows. I think you already have some of these, so you know it's 3 more of the +1 Beastbane arrows.
Okay.
Or sorry, magical Beastbane arrows.
Oh.
So a little bit different.
Yeah, it would have been handy against the owlbear.
Yeah. You think maybe this guy got it for that reason, to keep this thing in line. Other lieutenant... Let's see, didn't have as much. He says regular non-magical club, and then he has those various toys he took with him, as well as some actual coinage. So I'll put that. There you go. Lot of wealth.
Holy crap, those are expensive toys.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how many toys are there?
Let me check his passage again.
Pretty sure it's 3, right?
I think it was more than... There was a fair amount of them. Okay, let's see. He has a collection of knights and dragon toys that are his pride and joy. So, I'd say probably a good amount each of, medium-sized minis and a couple large-sized dragons.
Can't believe he took them out of the packaging. I mean, those were collector's items.
Yeah, should have left them wrapped up. That's a very Abadar attitude. For sure. Okay. So, follow-up questions. We looted them. The regular bandits, basically, you've fought them before. They have, regular short swords and longbows. Not very impressive. You can gather some of them if you want. But nothing too great.
It's good to equip a militia.
Yeah. Let's see. Total amount of guards you guys felled. There'd be about 6 more short swords and 6 short bows. All right. Cool. So what are you guys doing now?
Let's get... Is there anybody who's still down? Nico hasn't been healed yet, right?
Correct.
Nico's still down. The bandits are fine. One of them's 2 down at the moment.
Is anybody that has down health not had a healing hex yet?
Nico's activated when got hit by that crazy sneak attack.
Yep.
Grellin activated that a minute ago to go up to 18. Trell, I don't think has one anymore.
I did mine.
Okay.
I will give Grellin my other cure light wounds. So he heals. Nice.
And I can lay hands on Nico.
Damn. Okay, Grellin's almost topped out. Avon laying hands on Nico. Oof, unfortunate roll.
It doesn't work on wolves very well.
Yeah, definitely not Abadar's holy animal. Which actually, I don't remember what Abadar's holy animal is. An eagle, maybe?
I think it's the eagle.
Yeah, he's the America boy.
Well, because I think Iomedes are eagles and wolves. So, does he just also have eagles? What the fuck? What's his stick? Sacred animal. Oh, apparently it's a monkey.
Really?
Exalted from my point of view.
I wonder. I'm gonna crack open my Inner Sea Gods book later and figure out why that would be. Also, why the wiki article clarifies that it, quote, varies by planet what his animal is.
Yeah, exactly.
What? I mean, if this was the Starfinder wiki, I get, but not a lot of interplanetary travel in 1E. Okay, that's bizarre. Okay. Well, actually, I will say, since we're doing our healing here, do we want to take our midway break before we explore the basement?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's do that. Those watching will be back in about 5 minutes. Feel free to stick around. Okay. So, with that in mind, also my webcam, I just realized is frozen. A really stupid expression. There we go. That's better. I don't look dumb anymore. All right. I want to move you guys back to the ground floor level because that is where the basement map is as well. So you guys kind of regrouped, done your healing, clear some of the battlefield detritus over here. Including the man himself. There we go. Get rid of that. Okay. Alright. So yeah. Only room you guys haven't been to is this one over here, except for Nico.
I'm back. Sorry.
No worries. I was just saying, now that we're all healed up, only room we know that we haven't gone in is over here, and the trapdoors under those stairs as well.
Yes.
All right. Well, is everybody ready? Let's do this.
The bandits, like, nervously say yes.
Oh, hey. Do you guys know what's down there?
She was like, yeah, she had told you guys before. She's like, that's where I saw the old man I was so scared of. I will say, now that there are actually people in this room that can see that aren't a wolf, you do see that, in addition to being, the room where all these different up and down directions are, this is also an armory. There are, mostly collapsed ceiling, but around the walls that are still good, there are kind of wooden weapon racks. So there is a lot of just really basic stuff. I'm going to put it in here because you guys are talking about militias. So, a lot of longbows, arrows, swords, spears, rope, chisels, hammers, nails, and leather armor.
That sounds like about 20 build points to me.
we can parlay. We can parlay to some build points, maybe. Okay, so you guys do come across the cellar here. The Stag Lord was in such a hurry anyway to get into this ambush, he did not lock it, so it's currently unlocked. I'm gonna move your guys' tokens in a second here.
Also, Ludwig, you'd probably be back down to normal size.
Alright, you guys can kind of decide your marching order on these stairs over here. Yeah, let me shrink Ludwig back down. There we go. They're coming down through here.
Shrunkwig.
The room here feels miserably damp, and great swaths of mold cake the carved stone walls and floor. The ceiling, 15 feet overhead, is thick with cobwebs. 3 archways in the walls open into other rooms, all of which are filled with mounds of crates, furs, sacks, weapons, and other obviously stolen loot. Give me a perception check.
I think to use acute senses here.
Acute senses?
Yeah.
Gotcha, okay. Get out of there. Weird little cat. Okay. Anything over 20 here is definitely gonna be enough. You guys see that crouching behind some of the gear back in this corner is a rather decrepit-looking old man. Appears to just be trying to hide from you guys. What do you do?
Well, I didn't see him, and Ludwig, you're probably in front, so up to you.
Heal then.
Who goes there? What is this?
No, I'm Ludwig. We're here killing the Stag Lord.
When you say you killed the stag. Everyone, give me a sense motive on this guy.
Sense motive.
Avon and Ludwig definitely looks relieved, which is kind of what the rest of you guys are seeing. But Avon and Ludwig, he looks like kind of heartbroken. He looks sad about this news.
Bad and relieved.
Yeah, definitely a mixture of both. Like, I think the rest of you are getting that relieved vibe pretty obviously, but you two kind of see that there's a sadness behind that.
Did you know him?
He was my son.
I mean, I'm sorry to hear that, but in their head, not. Like, your son was a douchebag.
He was, well, what the world made him. And what are you all doing down here now? I suppose you're, taking his loot for yourselves? What are you, another group of bandits?
Nope, we are bringing law and order to this realm. Bandits are to be thrown down.
Well, I suppose it's good someone should do it.
Were you a prisoner?
Yes, and I don't know where else I would have gotten, even if he hadn't locked me down here and forced me to heal his bandits and guard his treasure. By Gosray, I didn't have the courage to get out of here. I would say if anyone has, I think Trell has it. Can make a knowledge religion check. Trell, he's praising Gosray, kind of the multi-aspect god of like storms and the sea. His old torn up robes, and he said there's some tattoos going up his arms. All of that regalia is not for Gosray, it's for the green faith, kind of like the general worshipping of nature that a lot of druids hold to.
You praise Gosray, but your adornments speak of another faith.
It doesn't matter now, I suppose. It's been so many years. Yes, I am a druid, and my circle cast me out. The only reason they spared me was because I had an infant son. Admittedly, give me a diplomacy check. You see kind of a faraway look go in his eyes here.
I want to detect evil on him.
Detect evil? He is giving off not a very strong one, but kind of a slightly faint aura of evil. Kind of hard to tell. You've probably sensed some of this before. It's hard to tell, is he just a little bit evil, or is this someone who was evil that is taking steps to recant that? Kind of.
Gray areas, so evil.
Yeah, gray area is not a strong suit. Okay, yeah, using your perform bardic stuff for diplomacy. Look, our cabal, we were ascetic druids. We didn't hold possessions. He kind of looks around, almost shamefacedly at all this fucking treasure around him. We didn't have possessions, and we did not fall in love. We could not take a wife or husband, but it was until I found a young lass, dark tresses, pale green eyes, and we hit it at first, but then when she gave birth to our son, she didn't make it. And I did what I had to. Magic that the other druids condemned me for. But I did bring her back. Her spirit was right there in front of me. And then she cursed me for what I'd done. She vanished, I assume, to receive Pharasma's judgments. And there I was, left with my son. After they cast me out, I admit I found a strange solace in Gazra's worship. The violence, the impassive cruelty of nature. And, well, I think in my sadness I rather blamed my son, for all that had happened.
And are you looking for a path of redemption, or are you? What are you going to do now?
To be honest, I thought redemption was out of reach and I would be stuck down here whittling symbols of Gazray, healing bandits who'd rather spit in my face than thank me, until I just faded away. Now that
a new city, you could be a part of that. You could make some good in the world.
I don't understand. You would do that? But what of my crimes, my sins against Teth itself? Also, I just saw that fucking horn pun in the chat. I wasn't looking at it.
There are many roads to forgiveness.
Grelin will chime in at this point, but past sins, been there, done that. A new leaf is kind of fun. You still get to kill people. I mean, you still get to make money.
Yeah, I'm not on board with this whole redemption thing, I'm more like, he broke the fucking pay. Do you really think someone that we could trust, Terrell?
I think that having a skilled healer healing the people that are going to be coming to this new town, I think that's the path of redemption that's worthy, and is the way he can pay.
You know what we could do? We could keep him locked down here and just send people down for him to heal them.
Let's not. And
He, in response to Trell and Avon here, he kind of looks down at Gazray's statues that he's been carving, and looks at her more, looks at their feminine aspect, which has a bit more of a calmer seas, positive weather out there, the force of nature that is held back a little bit. If you'd have me, I don't have many years left, but if I could heal some good folk, maybe that'll change my ultimate threshold when I cross through the boneyard. You see he kind of stands up, casts aside the more storm-heavy aspect of Gosray, the Destroyer, and walks over to you guys, holding just really half the holy symbol.
All right. So I'm backing up. I'm looking for any treachery.
Give me a sense motive on him. I'd say a 15. He's not trying to hide anything. He seems like he was honest that he did bad things. But he had accepted that kind of this was his punishment, and seeing a way out, not just an escape, but purposefully a way where he'd have to repay stuff. He's kind of looking for that. He wants to be in that position where he has to help the common people, because he doesn't know if he's gonna, pass away without doing enough to redeem himself. He's an old man scared of death.
Well, I guess we'll see how it goes.
My name is Nogra, although the bandits called me Nogra the Decrepit. Not unapt name. He kind of looks down at his, bony frame in these robes. Well, I suppose this all is rightfully yours. He kind of steps out of the way, and you guys see all these scores of chests. Say there's so much here. You can make an appraise check to kind of just get the vibe of the whole horde.
Ooh, I can do that. Whee.
All right, let's see what you
Hooray.
get. 20 will do it. So the majority of the wealth kept here is a lot of mundane trade goods. They probably took this from merchants. Stuff like furs, tobacco, iron, bronze, and lots of miscellaneous adventuring stuff. All of that merchant miscellaneous gear is a combined total value. And this is already halved, basically. Combined total value of 6,850. In addition, some of the remaining chests just represent the coinage that they have obtained over these past few years of raiding. Thousands of copper and silver pieces, hundreds of gold, and even a couple platinum stolen from God knows where. And then in the final chests is the stolen jewelry, which is about 2,900 GP. Various, necklaces, rings, bracelets, that kind of thing.
I wonder what they were saving this all for.
Just hoarding it, I guess.
Yeah, because what are they going to spend it on, really? They're bandits.
Oh, maybe they could retire someplace nice.
True.
All right. Well, anyway, this is going to be a big job trying to get all this back to their rightful owners.
You do see the guy hesitates. He's like, "There's." Nograth says, "There's no rightful owners. My son didn't let people go."
Evan, this is the treasury for our new kingdom.
You want to build our new kingdom on stolen goods? Things, money that was killed for? Blood money?
Right, but how are you going to find the rightful owner now?
The two bandits are like, I mean, if you don't want it.
Kingdoms take money.
Boo. Boo.
Like I said, I'm not saying we...
That's stolen lands. Oh, God. All right.
Look, Evan, if you're really that worried about this being blood money, we can just give it to the Sword Lords.
I mean,
How about this? I'll find the rightful owners, Evan, and then I'll take whatever rewards they want to give us and put them in the treasury. How about that? I'll take care of that.
You know what we could do is we could invest this while we're waiting, while we're trying to find the owners, and then we could, keep the interest.
Play the stock markets with them.
wait, there's a stock market already?
I mean, there's there's markets to invest stuff in, like Brevoy in the bigger country.
Yeah, let's go on down to Andoran, invest all our things in their banks, and then leave, and then come back in a couple of years, and then we have more money. That's totally a great idea, Evan, and I am not being sarcastic at all. I think we should really do this.
Yeah, I'd love to go there. That sounds amazing.
Shout out to all right, leave the stolen lands. Let's go to Andoran. We'll all be Eagle Knights. Well, I guess I don't think anyone. I think that's the only NPC you guys like fully ignored at the initial party was the representative from Andoran. You guys were like, Eagle Knight. Who cares? Fuck that.
Best for last.
I mean, hey, it's the 4th of July. This is the day that Andoran came into being. We gotta go visit Andoran.
Alright. So, does anyone have any, like, final things to do before we kind of take, like, a step back and look at a kind of a broader scale of time?
What did the dead guy want us to do?
The dead guy at the river?
Yeah.
Proof that the Stag Lord's dead.
Alright. Now, we can probably chuck his head in there. That ought to be good enough, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's no way I'm wearing this helmet, and I don't think any of us should, so I don't know what we're going to do with that.
Up to you. I mean, it is worth a pretty pennies because it's a unique magic item, but...
I mean, we can't have one of us wearing the Stag Lord's helmet. I mean, people are going to think that the Stag Lord's still running things.
Well, I mean, we could modify it so that it looks different.
Turn the horns the right way, you mean?
I mean, that would make me feel better.
Turn it into a stag crown, maybe?
We could turn it into like
Stag crown.
A druid's helm or something.
I would love a helmet like that.
Fair
I mean,
enough.
done properly. Obviously.
So I'm just gonna kind of drag some NPC art on here for various things you guys want to finish. That's the guy you guys found, zombie Jesus walking on the river.
And then we're going to have to somehow get this owlbear back to Oleg's taxidermist. He's going to have his work cut out for him.
Well, we can convince the taxidermist to come to the kingdom.
I have a gentle repose in my spell book that I can at least preserve.
Jesus Christ. I was gonna say, it might be hard to have it not be a little spoiled by the time you drag it there, but hey, gentle repose. Oh, got the hiccup, sorry. So that's one thing. You guys will drag back the owlbear. I assume you're probably gonna turn over... he's knocked out upstairs, but Fulgrim. That's the one that... Keston Garrus wanted. Alright. I will say, a lot of this stuff I don't think you guys need checks to drag these guys back. We're gonna just allow that. But
Is
if
there
you don't
anything
have
significant when we turn Fulgrim Sneak over?
you could talk more to Garrus. You definitely, because you tried, trying to figure out what the hell his deal is, because you know the Garrus family. this would put you probably in a better negotiating position for that.
Yeah, I don't care that much right now.
Okay, all right, fair enough. Well, I mean, he'll deliver you 4 masterwork weapons then. Okay, so yeah, I guess out of character, so we got the masterwork weapons would be delivered to you guys. On the 4 master weapons of your choice, you guys can either keep them or sell them. I don't know if anyone has one that they super need right now.
We should probably just find the most expensive weapon.
And you guys were right to throw his head in. This quest is only completed when the Stag Lord's body or head is thrown into the waters of the Shriek River. Literally specifically says that. So you guys see the same figure, Davik, over here, kind of lurch up out of the water and drag the head below. And as it does, the rest, you guys know that his weapon was a little bit special. His magic weapon washes up on shore now that this is over. You guys have seen enough +1 weapons at this point. You don't need to check for it. It is a +1 Ranseur. Which is those basically trident, but the side 2 prongs are curved knives. Not a very kind weapon, but there you go. It's magical.
Sin spawn.
It is very, sin spawny. Shout out to the Rune Lords. Alright, so you get all that stuff done. At that point then, you got this druid will be available to you. I will copy his token over, and we'll just head to Oleg's here for a second. Or I thought we were. I can't find my Oleg map. There it is. We got, our priest up here, Jode Kavkin, Keston's hanging around. The bandits, really, at this point, we're going to say over the next, couple weeks, months, as this next phase unfolds, are going to start helping. We got our new druid over here. Make sure you guys can actually see his name tags. I realized you can't. But you guys have pretty much fulfilled the initial terms of your contract, of your charter. There's perhaps still a bit more to explore in the wilderness, but you can do that in the future. And you know that the Sword Lords will be mighty pleased to receive word of the Stag Lord's death. And is there anything else you want to write to them about before they're going to send you a response?
Well, you're good at that.
All right.
Yeah, just a basic status report, how everything's went. I'll mention to Lord Medived that the matter we discussed hasn't came up yet, but I'm still keeping an eye for it.
Okay. There's not an actual another charter handout for this, but essentially they would reply to you. First of all, praising your guys' efforts in the region, and clarifying that the southern portion of the nation of Brevoy, Rossland, could send its own agents to attempt colonization, but at this point, they want you guys to farther settle the land. You've gone out there, you've cleared the land, made it your own, people know you. But they would be most comfortable with a safe southern border, a nation that is at their back, that is not going to engage them in full war or even civil war. So, the new charter grants you permission to establish a colony. It also includes a shipment of gold, tools, craftsmen, laborers, and colonists come with this edict as they begin traveling south to you. This all functions basically 50 build points. As Rosslyn and the Sword Lords give you basically the go-ahead. With that in mind, I'm going to bring us over to the overworld map here. You guys have explored a variety of hexes, and you know a few good options. You would know that this hexagon that Oleg's trading post is on is a very desirable location, as it is near some of the major roads in the region. If you guys started there, you could incorporate Oleg's as basically a free shop, stable, or watchtower in your city layout. Those are all buildings you can build. I have about 40 different building tokens for us to use on our map. You know that another pretty good vantage point location would be the Temple of the Elk, where you guys cleared out that weird bear guardian, and there was that holy pool. Essentially, that would give you a head start on building temples. And then, of course, the Stag Lord's Fort is another good location. It's defensible on a hill, a lot of water, fishing, trade up the rivers. But there are plenty of other places you guys found. You guys have found silver mines, gold mines, river crossings, caves, various plant things in the forests. Those all can have bonuses as well. So, kind of, it's a little bit out of character as well. What are you guys feeling? There's a lot of options there. A lot of places that this kingdom, the Sword Lords, are funding, could be placed.
Well, even pulls out his handy manual of city building, holy work of Abadar, and
True, it is a holy text.
Starts going through the scriptures there, and says, "Well, first of all, we have to be adjacent to water, so that rules out most of the possibilities there." And we can build a lake, we can have a port. And he goes through the rest of the stuff and basically points out why the Stag Lord's Fort is the best one.
Fair. You would also know going down, you can't quite see it now, but you do know from like rumors and stuff that down from the Tuskwater Lake is farther waterways in the Stolen Lands.
The River Kingdoms.
Yeah. All right. Sorry, I'm going to close out some of the tabs from book 1 because I have a million things open.
Hey, Ben.
Yes?
You probably don't know offhand, but how far these rivers are navigable, right?
I can actually measure that on the gem layer because I made all the hexes scale to miles. Let's see. How far kind of east and west rivers could span?
No. How far up the river ships could get?
Oh, how far? Okay. I can... Hold on. I'm checking my notes on the region. Yeah. I would have to check some more things because it doesn't say explicitly. But there are thinner waterways and bigger ones that it's kind of a mixed bag of where larger ships could go through. All right.
I love that the Holy Book is the manual of city building.
Yeah, that's honestly like the funniest Holy Book in the whole game. Also, a bunch of 5e players. I usually run stuff on Sunday at the local game shop, and I did the 2e beginner box this past weekend. And people were like listening in, and everyone was dying at the fact that Caden Kalian became a god while drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty phenomenal.
Also, Apparently, it's a living book. The church revises the text every few years to keep up with new developments in the field.
Well, yeah, if we find new ways to make columns, that's got to be included. It's important.
Yep.
If aqueducts begin to start existing, we gotta learn how to do those. We gotta put that in the book.
Man, aqueducts are wild. My friend's in Italy right now and was sending me like videos of like public fountains that are still running just because the aqueducts like still work and actively are transporting water. Like, crazy. It's crazy to me.
And I think the people in Rome actually had preferred aqueduct endings. You know, it's like, oh, I like the water from this place better than the water from that place.
That's wild. Well, I guess it's not that wild. I guess I have heard people be like, oh, I hate the water in DC versus Charlottesville. Like, I guess, you know, water preferences are a thing. All right, so before we get into the actual layout building and using build points, I can show you guys the part of our game that we're going to use that for. We can start discussing. Well, the next thing to discuss is positions. So, there's a lot of leadership roles in different parts of kingdoms. And, sorry, I got a million tabs open for this part. I think we'll have you guys have kind of discussed a little bit off the game before, but examples, there's counselors, general, grand diplomat, high priest, magister, marshal, there's a royal assassin, spy master, treasurer, warden. Are kind of the biggest ones.
Yeah, we decided the royal assassin was going to have a different title.
Yes, we can flavor it however we want. And there's like a few other ones that are kind of optional. There's like, I think they added one later that is supposed to be the assassin equivalent called the royal enforcer. Is less of a lets you use your dex mod and stuff, but without being creepy. So all of those could provide bonuses to you guys based on your various skills and all that. And that will affect your kingdom. The amount of hexes you guys have will also affect kind of your build point and income stuff. And then there are bonuses for choosing optional forms of government. Different modifiers. So let's see, what are some of her ones here? There's like autocracies, magocracy, which is, led by magic, oligarchy, overlord, republic, secret syndicate, theocracies. A lot of different bonuses here.
It's the one where I just tell people what to do. Let's do that one.
With a central... Hold on, what's the bonuses for those ones? Yeah, okay. Why is it... Sorry, my Hero Lab is like freezing up right now. Okay, so that would be the regular autocracy. Basically a monarchy. There is so many aspects to this. All right. Does anyone have their leadership ideals in mind? I can kind of go through them if we need references.
Well, yeah, I still want to be the ruler.
So that is... Hold on, let me scroll back up. Kingdom. So your kingdom is currently size 1 through 20. That would be... Make it a barony. So you'd be a baron. As for... oh, yep, I was back. Yeah. I was going to read through them, but that is a much quicker table that I don't have. Yeah, so ruler, charisma, counselor, wisdom or charisma, general, strength, charisma, etc., etc.
Actually in the handouts.
Oh, did I already put it in the handouts? Look at me.
Yep.
Fucking thinking ahead.
Leadership roles.
Goodness gracious. Your boy thought ahead. So I will tally up all those bonuses later as you guys pick who wants to be what. I think some of this is going to have to happen off camera. In terms of kingdom building using build points, this grid over here is to indicate our initial layout. It can grow later, but we don't have as big a city as there can possibly be. I had left the check marks off because I didn't know where exactly you guys were going to settle at the time that I uploaded this. But since you chose the Stag Lord's emplacement, basically you have, from that hex, water immediately to the right and water immediately below. There's still another river that leads out of the Tusk Water, but those are kind of the two that you're getting. So, yeah, okay, cool. Draw some little check marks. All right. Gonna drop kingdom building into our Discord as well. But there are a whole ton of possible buildings that have been uploaded. So there's stuff like, we'll give some examples. There's about 40 something options with stuff like granaries, alchemists, barracks, breweries, smithies, garrisons, guild halls, lots of things like that. Different buildings will take up a different amount of squares. The kind of 4 sizes are single square, double square, or 4 square, which is the only things that take up that right now are arena, castle, cathedral, and waterfront. At least at the moment. Cool. And
We should decide the kingdom's alignment first, right?
yeah.
Evil.
I'm pulling up my... Alright, I got my notes ready for the Hero Lab for this. So, what's our overall alignment? Like? Didn't we say in the chat that it was lawful good before?
Yep.
Or, okay. So that'll help our economy and loyalty, law, and society as well. Alright, then we have the autocracy, which doesn't provide a specific bonus, but also doesn't have specific penalties. Cool. So, leader. The leader can kind of provide a bonus here to a few things. Do you want your charisma to count toward economy, loyalty, or stability? I will say at the moment, with what we've chosen so far, you guys have 2 economy, 2 loyalty, 0 stability. Okay, so ruler will round out that, so we have 2, 2, 2. Does anyone else have their specific ones in mind? That's kind of the next step, is which position is whose.
My plan was either treasurer or grand diplomat.
Okay. Either one kind of leaning to that, or is anyone else interested in those ones, I guess? Spy Master? Okay. So, I feel like, yeah, Grellin, pretty much undisputed Spy Master. Okay, so Grellin is there. What's your... sorry, also, Avon, what's your charisma modifier?
2 at the moment.
2? What was it?
Yep.
Okay, cool. That's what I thought. And then, Grellin, what's your dex? I believe +4? +3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. So that'll influence our economy more. Oh, whoops. That's not... Entered it in the wrong place. Grellin Spy Master. Okay, and Song, you were thinking... Was it Grand Diplomat, or what was the other one?
Treasurer. I think I'll do treasurer.
Treasurer? Okay. What is better of your intelligence or wisdom? Int, right? Yeah. +5, is it? God damn. Fucking building that up. That is currently going into economy as well. So, yeah, at the moment with, leadership... ruler, which in this case is Baron... Spy Master and Treasure. You guys are at 10 economy, 2 loyalty, 2 stability.
Grand Diplomat.
Grand Diplomat. Okay.
Should we switch those around?
+3.
Will, should we switch those around?
I mean, we can.
For reference, that's stability is Grand Diplomat. So it'd either be basically the choice if you guys switch.
I'll keep Treasurer.
Okay, so all right, so
yeah, outside countries might not feel very comfy with a tiefling being the Grand Diplomat.
That is very true. Okay, next, Ludwig, did you have any that jumped out at you? Presumably,
General.
go ahead. General. Okay, so general. Scroll down. What's higher, charisma or strength?
Strength.
Okay, what's the bonus for that?
+4.
+4. Okay. Okay, so for reference so far, this is where we're sitting. 10 economy, 2 loyalty, 9 stability.
Okay, so we need some stability.
Stability is a little lacking, admittedly. Okay, so you guys chose, next we have to choose starting hex, which you guys already did. That is, okay, let's see. I believe technically it counts as hills for this purpose. Oh no, yeah, hilly coastline, there we go. Because it is the overlap of the two.
Assassin boosts, or I guess the Royal Enforcer, to loyalty.
That would be loyalty. Do you want to swap that out for Spy Master? Would kind of even out your economy, would go down to 7, but loyalty would go up. Okay, so we're gonna change that around. So effectively, instead of assassin, that's gonna be royal enforcer, which is giving.
Jode can be the high priest, right?
Yes, you can say that again.
I was hoping to invite Grace down to be High Priest.
Yes, sorry, that is going to happen at the next party, was what I was planning, but yes. That was the priest you guys already won over at the party as well.
So, let's see, we're missing Counselor, High Priest, Magister, Marshal, Spy Master, and Warden.
Yes, and I can refresh your guys' memories here if you are, so, got the NPCs at Oleg's, obviously. Some other people that have kind of you influenced that potentially you could invite would be like other people at the party.
Ben the Bandit is going to be the Warden.
God damn it. Okay.
We'll just make Ben the Bandit the leader.
Yeah.
Hey.
Ben the Bandit Baron. That's too many B's. I can't abide that.
Ben the Bodacious Bandit Baron.
Okay, so High Priest adds to stability. And I wasn't sure there's a. Did you make one for Grace? I like had a sheet that I was using for her for DCs.
No, I didn't make her.
Okay. So that's your love interest. Okay. So here's where we're sitting now. So we still need Counselor, Magister, Marshal, and Warden. Currently we're sitting at 7 economy, 5 loyalty, 12 stability.
We should get more money.
More money? Let's see, what else is going to get your...
We need a Spy Master.
A Marshal... a spy master or a magister here would all go toward economy.
Well, I'd rather be the spy master than the diplomat.
Do you want to be spy master?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. So that would be. Shoot, sorry. I have to edit this now. Let me add that back in.
Well, that was my nickname back in the capital admin.
Yeah.
Right. So the Grand Diplomat is Ben. It's Ben the bodacious benefactor.
Okay, so spy master is adding to economy normally, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Sorry. I deleted spy master before by accident, so I'm just adding shit back in. Okay. So this is gonna be Trell now. So we're gonna diplomat. We're gonna take away that position. Gonna be Trell over here. Trell, you're +3, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is going into economy now. Spy master. Okay.
Cat's noise very loud.
Sorry, I'll move him in a second. Give me 1 sec. I'm gonna do that right now.
The Thigh Master. Alright, let's see. Because I want Ben the Bandit to actually have a position. I don't know what he's good at.
Well, the problem is he's probably not good at anything.
Yeah. Okay, but a +2 is better than getting like all the minuses from not having a position. So.
All right, sure. Magister then.
I return.
I think he'd be
what's
a
up?
better marshal, wouldn't he?
What are we discussing?
Does Ben the Bandit know magic?
Let me pull up the. I just closed book 1, but I will pull up his stat sheet again.
What's the stats of a bandit? What's his highest plus?
Okay. For reference, he literally has the stat block of those initial bandits you guys lit on fire at Oleg's. Okay, so 1, no, he does not know magic. 2, his statistics are... Okay, I didn't wake you up, Cat, just to crawl over my stuff. His statistics are as follows. 13 strength, 13 dex, 10 int, 9 wisdom, 8 charisma. So his best is a 13.
Okay. A 13 dex, you know what? That's acceptable for Marshall.
Oh my god. Hey.
I think there are better options, to be honest.
Okay, well, alright, so for reference, now that we move Trell around, so we have Grand Diplomat open, Magister, Marshal, and Warden.
Who did we meet at the party with if you could diplomat?
So a fair amount, I will say a lot of the party ones are like lords and stuff that aren't gonna, you can't invite a lord.
Right.
Grace is invited down. You have the option if you wanted to. It is not unheard of for such baronies to include foreigners on their councils. You guys fully won over Representative Siora Miasalor from Kyonin, the Elven capital, or the Elven country. You guys also won over Thurlin Adona of the Technic League.
She might be good as Magister.
Yeah, potentially. You guys partially run over the 2 Cheliax people, but I feel like you weren't super into them. Sir Morris Tuttle was the Eagle Knight, but you guys didn't really talk to him very much, so you'd probably have to kind of get him into it. Those are the big ones that can actually be recruited from there. A lot of the other ones were like, other nobles in the country that have their own shit going on.
Yeah, elf boys are pretty good at being diplomats.
You want to invite her to be diplomat?
And then the technically person as Magister.
Okay,
You know
diplomat.
what? We could use my replacement character as Magister. That's what he was going to be anyway.
Okay, hold on. I'm putting the elf. Just so you guys know, the elf is would basically be +3 intelligence for the magister position, or for the grand diplomat position. Okay. And then where did you want the Technic League one?
You said manager, right?
Mm-hmm.
Magister? Okay, so it's Thurlin, Adona. Of the Technic League. And we'll get a chance to roleplay more with these council members later, but essentially, since we influence them, you can assume that they will accept the invitation.
And we can change these out later, too.
Yeah, this is not, like, hard and fast, you know. You guys are kind of the core of the ruling council, if that makes sense.
We might meet better people.
Okay. So currently, still looking for fireworks. Duh, that's what's going on. Here's the current stats going on. We have 13 economy, 5 loyalty, 12 stability. The 2 other potential positions are counselor and warden, both of which would improve the loyalty.
Do we have any good people for those positions?
In terms of people you've convinced, I mean, if you want to do the Stag Lord's dad, the druid has he's got +4 wisdom, actually. Let me double check. He has +4 wisdom. He might only live a few more years, but do with that what you will.
Hey, I mean, that's all we really need.
Well, you think I'd put him as counselor? That'd probably be a good idea for his path to redemption that he wants to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that could work. Okay, so in that case, yeah, we would get Nugra the Decrepit as counselor. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure I'm spelling his name right. Okay, there we go. And that is +4 to wisdom. So all that is left.
Nico the Warden.
Nico the Warden.
I think speaking common might be an important part of that.
We'll cure them.
Just fucking spend all of the starting gold, or like the gold from the bandits, on a scroll of awaken animal.
I mean, Melchior can speak common. That's something that he can do.
These tax receipts are insufficient. Yes, okay, so all that's left is Warden. The 2 factors, and it's either Constitution or Strength, are the Warden ones.
I mean, trees have pretty high Constitution. Let's just appoint the old sycamore as the...
The other countries would disown you so fast. Like, they elected a tree on their council. Is it like a magic tree? It's like, no, it's a big old dead one on top of a cave.
Big tree. The best big tree.
It's fully dead.
So who all is back at the lakes right now?
I can bring us back over there in a second.
Could you cast Speak with Dead on a dead tree?
I have home ruled before that the party had to work together to both cast Speak with Plants and Speak with Dead simultaneously for that to work. Is how it has been ruled in the past.
Yeah, but where's my spell Speak with Dead Plant?
All right. You guys actually still haven't used Jahod anywhere, right? Well, his con and strength isn't great, to be honest.
Also, he's kind of a mean guy.
he's kind of weird.
What's Keston planning to do? Is he can stick around?
Keston?
Yeah.
If he was asked, he would. Basically, he would take a trip to deliver the guy you brought back.
Mm-hmm.
And then he could return if you wanted him to.
We should totally make Bakken the Warden.
What's his
Make-
constitution?
Make who? Oh, book.
Often.
It's really bad. I'm pretty sure. Oh, it's 12.
It's a +1.
It's a
baby.
+1. could be worse, I guess.
Yeah, what's Keston's?
I'm pulling up his there right now. Keston's con is 14.
Into his strength?
Strength 17 right now.
Alright. So yeah, probably call Keston back.
Okay, we could do
Yeah,
Keston.
if he'll help us out.
Yeah, I'd say he would agree. Okay, so we got Keston, Garrus. Highest one is strength. It's gonna be a +3. Okay, save this before we do anything. So here's how it's standing right now. Economy, you guys actually balanced it pretty damn evenly, but economy 13, loyalty 12, stability 12.
Sick.
Sounds good.
It's
Hey, guys,
Yes.
I have a little event to get to. How does everybody feel about, doing the rest of this offline? Getting it set up and taking the first turns?
Sounds good
I
to
mean,
me.
I
Yeah,
can
sounds
stay and we can do it if we want to, but just wondering.
Up to you guys. I mean, I knew this was going to be kind of a bookkeeping-y session, just because that's the nature of the beast with this AP. But if we wanted to, I mean, we can. I will send you guys the PDF as I have it now, and we could go from there.
cool.
All right,
You guys would
sounds
use
good.
that?
Yeah, and then we can drop back in with the first of the kingdom events that'll occur once you guys have your town. All right, sounds good.
Cool.
Thanks everyone that's
Thanks,
left for
guys.
watching, and enjoy your event. And we'll be back next Monday.